And then this piece, you know, if we could cut that out, use that new bit that we, you know, that curly bit, and then leave as much of this as we can, because the new part doesn't look like this for starters.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to change all this if we don't have to.
Yeah. From here to there, it was kind of awkward to cut it, so it's quite difficult. Still nice, because it's kind of nothing else to hold it, really.
Just to grind, finish this cut out and get this fitting and tacked in. There we go.
Yeah, that looks
If you
good.
tack right in the corner,
Yeah.
and I'll tap that
Okay.
around.
So I'm gonna that corner.
If it feels level.
Yep. All right, let's do it. So I tack couples. Got a little hole right there, but that's okay. At least this steel bit holding now.
It's a bit tight for us, but we're not going to grind the welds anyway, so. This is the continuance of this piece, so we're going to cut this guy here.
There you go. Look at that. So we've been working on FC, as you guys all know, but also aside that, as a side project, we've been working on the 3D printed, as I mentioned last time. We've been working on the VH dash. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a 3D printed dash. Obviously this is a metal, so I'm not trying to trick or anything. Anyway, so that's what we've been up to, which is beautiful. This is one of the customers' dash. So we've been wiring last couple of weeks. I think it's getting there. So I can't wait to show you guys once it's done.
Yeah.
And then I think emdawg website's coming back. And it's gonna be a completely new, we're gonna sell these dash as well as other parts, bits and pieces. So which is super exciting. We'll definitely keep you guys updated.
Just started to get this ready for welding.
Yep.
So I've just cleaned a bit of the stuff off. We'll drill some, maybe 1, 2, 3. We'll drill that out later, think about that. I will put another hole there. So we'll get this prepped, and while you're doing that, or if you want to do that, I will put a bit of primer and clean it up, take this off. And in fact, I might leave that on for now.
Yeah.
And we'll get this welded in.
Sounds like a plan.
Just going to put a bit of rust converter on some of it.
All right, so after 15 minutes, we quickly wipe it down, and then use this fast drying weld-through primer. What it does?
It just protects these, when we're putting two pieces of steel together, it gives some protection against moisture getting between the two.
All right, first panel in, something like that. We're gonna grind it off a bit, but I think looking good. Looks good.
I think this stuff's no good, so we're gonna have to cut into here, and we'll look at that curly piece. We'll find out where we want to put that.
Yep.
Because look at that, it's all full of holes.
Are you gonna cut this?
Possibly, yeah. From here through.
We cut that part and came off quite easy. Alrighty, so we decided to cut this bit first because we decided to keep this original steel. So we're gonna cut all the way there and trying to fit.
At least it looks like it kind of wants to be there now.
Yeah.
We were just having a look. This line now looks like it follows the sill, the new bit of sill that we just had. Which, therefore, I'm getting happier with this piece. But then, just come around here and check out that profile.
Yeah, so that part is supposed to be this, which is fine. It's in the line, but then this one, it should be this one, isn't it?
Yeah, it should
like
be
following these existing paths. But yeah, it just, yeah, I don't know explain it, but yeah, from here, it just like a lot of gaps.
Yeah.
At least we got the one puzzle solved.
Yeah, I think that was well done, Emmy.
Yeah. So
You're
yeah.
the master of that.
So David's gonna make this piece, and while he's doing that, I'm gonna close these holes. I can see a tiniest dot in a different spot. So we managed to put the pieces together. Yeah, actually quite nicely. So David made this bit from here to there. Once he made that, everything's kind of like looking good actually. So we are quite happy with that. And at least we put the bolt to start with. And then, yeah, I guess we're gonna start thinking about these here. That looks better. So this is kind of pretty close.
Yeah, we'll tweak it a little bit.
But basically this is gonna be an inner piece. And then after that, this, A-pillar lower section, these bits gonna come.
Everything else lines up pretty good.
Yeah, but again, that
Yeah,
is just everything. It's not quite right. But at least we are so happy that these parts is kind of fitting nice. High five. But yeah, so I think that's it for today. I think this is a good
Yeah, leave on a high.
yeah, and we'll make a new plan for next day, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, all right, see you next time.
So we're starting to fit some metal back in here. The inner sill, started to prep up the sill, the outer sill. We've got this brace that's probably the main part. This getting this back into position.